Happy Saturday! In my last video, I told you guys that I would be doing an unboxing video today, and that's exactly what I'm doing. My books came yesterday, but I was at work all day, and so it's been so hard to try not to open them. I woke up specifically early today so I could film this before I go to work, just so I can open these books, because I hate waiting. Especially for books, so yeah. Let's get started. Here we go, the first one. What is it? It's a hardback. Let me guess, it's gonna be Emmy and Oliver. I'm so good. Look at what a beautiful cover this is. Oh my god, it is gorgeous. It's Emmy and Oliver by Robin Benway. So with each book I will read the description for you, just so you can get a little taste of why I wanted to buy it. Emmy just wants to be in charge of her own life. She wants to stay out late, surf at her favorite beach, go anywhere without her parents' relentless worry. But Emmy's parents can't seem to let her go, not since the day 10 years ago when her best friend, Oliver, disappeared. Oliver needs a moment to figure it all out. He thought all these years that his father was the good guy. He never knew that his dad had kidnapped him and kept him on the run. Discovering it all at once and returning to his old hometown has his heart aching and his thoughts swirling. Emmy and Oliver were going to be best friends forever. It could have been even more before their futures were ripped apart. To Emmy, despite the space and time between them, their connection has never been severed. But is their story still meant to be? Or are their hearts like the pieces of two different puzzles impossible to fit together? Doesn't that just sound like, oh, I have chills. I'm so excited for this book. The cover is gorgeous. I'm excited. Shit, it's a paperback, and I know which one it is. I accidentally looked. It's The Rosemary Beach. First one. This is book number 1 of the Rosemary Beach series, Fallen Too Far by Abby Glines. I actually have the 4th book in this series, but it's this book, but in the guy's perspective, and I wanted to get this book and read it first, just because I'm weird like that, I guess. I don't know. So yeah. I'll read you guys the back of the book blurb. The last thing Blair Wynn wants is to move in with her father's new family in Rosemary Beach, Florida. She has no choice. Blair's mother has passed away after a long illness, leaving behind a mountain of medical debts and no way for Blair to keep their small Alabama farmhouse. Driving into the wealthy resort town in a pickup truck with a pistol under her seat, Blair knows she'll never fit in. She's even more disappointed to discover that her father has left for Paris, leaving her with her new stepbrother, Rush Findlay. The cynical, condescending, and unapologetic son of an infamous rock star, Rush is as spoiled as he is gorgeous, and he immediately gets under Blair's skin. But as the summer goes by, Blair begins to see a side of Rush she never expected, and the chemistry between them becomes impossible to ignore. Unknown to her, Rush has a secret that could destroy Blair's entire world. Will she find out what he's hiding before she falls too far? Hooray! I love Abby Glines though, so you know I'm gonna burn through this book real quick. I mean, it's 221 pages. It's like nothing. We have Obsidian, the first Lux novel, which is by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I had seen this in so many fictional book boyfriend tags on BookTube for Damon Black that I was just like, shit, I need to figure out what I'm missing, because apparently, Alright, so I will read you guys the back of the book blurb now. Starting over sucks. When we moved to West Virginia, right before my senior year, I'd pretty much resigned myself to thick accents, dodgy internet access, and a whole lot of boring. Until I spotted my hot neighbor with his looming height and hairy green eyes. Things were looking up. And then he opened his mouth. Damon is infuriating, arrogant, stab-worthy. We do not get along, at all. But when a stranger attacks me and Damon literally freezes time with a wave of his hand, well, something unexpected happens. The hot alien living next door marks me. You heard me. Alien. Turns out Damon and his sister have a galaxy of enemies wanting to steal their abilities, and Damon's set has me lit up like the Vegas Strip. The only way I'm getting out of this alive is by sticking close to Damon until my alien mojo fades. If I don't kill him first, that is. I love books that or stories where two people hate each other, but the hate turns into love. So good. So good. I'm so excited to start this. Last we have a big box. Alright, so the first book we have in here is Hold On Tight by Abby Glines. Ooh, look at her. Sassy. Obviously, since I've talked about her so much before, I fucking love Abby Glines. Fucking love her. I'll go ahead and read back to the book description. Dwayne Falco is still getting over the death of his brother Dustin. He'll never forgive himself for letting Dustin drive drunk that night. Drowning his sorrows in women, Dwayne just wants to forget. But when Sienna moves back to town, Sienna, whom Dwayne has loved since they were kids, Sienna, who is gorgeous beyond all reckoning, Dwayne is reminded that some things are worth fighting for. With her dad gone and her mom having moved away, Sienna has returned home to raise her son Micah in Seabreeze. It's hard to shake Dustin's memory as much as she loved him, but as much as she loved him, part of her heart always belonged to his brother. Conflicted over the past and confused about the future, Sienna doesn't know how to handle being around Dwayne again. As Dwayne and Sienna find themselves drawn together, they can't ignore the love and passion that's always simmered between them. It finally might be time for them to hold on tight and never let go. I'm so excited. Abby Glines, though, I just go through her stories fast. I don't know. This is Pushing the Limits by Katie McGarry. Ever since I read Nowhere But Here by her, I've been wanting to read more of her. And I've heard so many good things about this series, so I'm excited. So wrong for each other and yet so right. Worst. No one knows what happened that night. Echo Emerson went from popular girl with jock boyfriend to gossiped about outsider with freaky scars on her arms. Even Echo can't remember the whole truth. But when Noah Hutchins, the smoking hot girl-using loner in the black leather jacket, explodes into her life with his surprising understanding, Echo's world shifts in ways she could never have imagined. They should have nothing in common. Yet the crazy attraction between them refuses to go away, and Echo has to ask herself just how far they can push the limits, and what she'll risk for the one guy who might teach her how to love again. This sounds so good. Oh my god, I cannot wait to start this. Breathe by Abby Glines. This is the first book in the Seabreeze series. I've read all of them except this one, of course. In Abby Glines' Seabreeze series, she has all the characters and all the books from the first one and to the last one, and so I've read about these two people in all her other books, but never about their story, so I'm really excited. Just a quick way, it was only supposed to be a summer job, not a summer fling. Just a quick way for 17-year-old Sadie to earn some money to support her very helpless and very pregnant single mother. But even with the help of her cute and friendly coworker Marcus, Sadie learns firsthand that working as a domestic servant is tough, especially when the house is owned by none other than Jack Stone, one of the hottest teen rock stars in the world. Sadie's instructions are simple. She's to be neither seen nor heard, but not even Sadie can turn invisible when Jack Stone catches a glimpse of her in a maid's uniform. Jack Stone can have any girl he wants, but it only takes one quick look at Sadie's soft, nervous smile and he's a dead man. But he can tell Marcus wants her too. And though he feels an instant connection with Sadie, Jax knows it would never work. In his crazy world, relationships mean nothing but heartbreak, and Sadie deserves better than that. Much better. So he fights the attraction, keeping the distance from Sadie and her big blue eyes, her long blonde hair, her tan legs. Oh, she's not making it easy for him. But who is he kidding? Not even a rock star can pull off the impossible. Beautiful Player by Christina Lauren. Finally, this is the third book in the series. I read 1, 2, and 4, and I'm so excited to read this because I love Christina Lauren so much. When Hannah Bergstrom receives a lecture from her overprotective brother about neglecting her social life and burying herself in grad school, she's determined to tackle his implied assignment. Get out, make friends, start dating. And who better to turn her into the sultry siren every man wants than her brother's gorgeous best friend, Will Sumner, venture capitalist and unapologetic playboy. Will takes risks for a living, but he's skeptical about this challenge of Hannah's, until the wild night his innocently seductive pupil tempts him into bed, and teaches him a thing or two about being with a woman he can't forget. Now that Hannah's discovered the power of her own sex appeal, it's up to Will to prove he's the only man she'll ever need. Oh my god, this sounds so good. I'm so excited. But I just, Christina Lauren just knows how to fucking write, like, especially sex scenes, like, yes, bitches, work. So yeah, that is my book haul. I'm gonna say that I'm gonna try not to buy any more books this month, but we all know that's not gonna happen. Especially because I just got like an Amazon gift card the other day. So, you know, I'm about to search for my next book. Yeah, this is a great book haul, and oh my god, I'm so excited to read all of these books. Have a great day!